Yeah, hi everyone. Good morning. This is Munish Bhatia from Finfactor. I'm the co-founder, and I have with me Varun, who's one of our product leads. So our vision for Finfactor basically came from the idea of digital public infrastructure and open finance. That's where we, as a group, started the account aggregator entity. We were one of the first ones to actually get the license, and we operate that as a brand name of FinView. But the whole premise came up when we realized that while the digital infrastructure or the data infrastructure is laid down with the A framework, there was also a need for having financial intelligence built on top of it, and that's what we do at Finfactor. If you look at it, since we've operational since the last couple of years, so far we processed over 2 billion transactions, which is the A transactions flowing through the A network. As an entity, we now have over 150 plus partners or BFSI institutions using our platform and our products that we are building out, and we'll probably go a bit more into what we are actually doing. And we primarily operate in the area of lending as well as wealth management. So our platforms are split across both of those two different domains. Yeah, so I idea was to build intelligence on top of the data, and there was what we realized is obviously some of going looking at it from a futuristic perspective. A was the main driver behind building our platform, and that's where we divided our products into three parts. One is of course a gateway where we intend to source multiple data sources from via the A network, or it could be even from market data. Of course, all of the A data is coming via consented based A data network, um, and of course, and we additionally built our products using the data that is either in loan underwriting, data loan collection, personal finance management, and wealth management. What we essentially built is the intelligence layer in between to actually look at the information, derive insights, and then offer this as a product to for various use cases. Um, One of them, our key product is FinSense, which is our multi-A gateway. And I'll ask Varun to speak a bit about that.
Sure. So with multiple A's there, we have a smart router which we call multi-A to ensure that there is frictionless journey for the borrowers and ensuring that there is a higher success rate as compared to a single A journey. We support all of the data sets that are currently available via A, collate it, and then there are the analytical engines that are built over it. So one of them is the Wellscape product where we support two sides of the business, one end user facing business or the investor facing business, where they get a unified view of all their investments across asset classes like banks, mutual funds, equities, other asset classes that they can even manually enter, which do not have a particular data source like gold ornaments, bullions, etc. And then the second part of it could be for the stockbrokers or the wealth managers who can actually manage the portfolio of their users or their customers and support them in making the correct advisory decisions. So these are some of the banks or some of the AMCs that are already live with us, and these are some of the UIs that we have built for them. Moving on to the underwriting piece, since there's a lot of data that comes in from the A network, or even we support PDF uploads as a backup where A is not supported right now. So there we give what a normal or a manual process takes for a banker at least 4 to 5 hours. We do that in under 10 seconds. So we curate analytical reports that provides the liquidity, the financial health of the borrower, which enables the RM to take a quicker decision, powering these straight through processing journeys for the bankers. Then comes the monitoring and the collections piece. So once the loan is already disbursed, then there is a problem in the market that there is no visibility into the financial health of the borrower. So by this is again powered by the account aggregator ecosystem. So with this, the bankers get the visibility post dispersal. They can monitor the user's balance, the borrower's account on a periodic basis, where they can fetch the data up to 5 times a month, get the early warning signals over it. Just quickly giving an example, let's say it was a salaried borrower who has lost his job, the banker would be able to see that they have not received in the past 3 months any salary in their account. So then they can make a holistic risk profile of the user, and post the default has happened via AA, we can fetch the balances on a daily basis, which gives a lift up for the NASH representations as well as part recovery at the end of the month, since now the banker has exact visibility into the bank balance of the borrower. So how all of these services brings an impact? So there are 10 million plus users have been underwritten via A across banks and NBFCs. As I mentioned, all of this happens, the analytical report is derived within less than 10 seconds. And via the monitoring and collection piece, the NASH representations efficiency increases at least 2x. From a wealth perspective, 8 million plus PFM users, so the personal finance management users, have been onboarded and are currently live. Finfactor is one of the top 3 PFM service providers in the market right now. 50% plus active users. We have seen a very strong retention. So they have been continuous or recurring users in the past 6 months. And we have seen a sizable growth in the users as well as the asset classes that they have been linking and using on the platforms. So where Finfactor is today is we fetch the data from the account aggregator ecosystem or other data sources, process it, and empower wealth managers and bankers in either managing the portfolio or underwriting loans over it. Where we are headed is to create a architecture, a system where consented data, kosher data can be shared across institutions, and we power underwriting as a use case and enable the bankers in taking quick and data backed insightful decisions. Thank you.